Money can buy you the answers you seek, and rhythm can lessen the pain. The gods, they are fickle, routinely oblique, but worship is rarely in vain. Thella has granted my one true request. The journey is now mine to take. With grays in my hair and aches in my chest, at long last I'm feeling awake. Loves have I lost and friends have I made, and many hard drinks have I downed. The devil I've crossed, that debt yet unpaid, but to Rowan my soul is bound.
So you enter the old guild, and you enter into a large room with a destroyed desk and some destroyed, just other stuff like shelves and things, or just everything's real beat up in here. But if you continue forward, there's a long hallway that seems to have a door on the left-hand side, a door on the right-hand side, and a door all the way on the other end of the hallway.
Are there any indicators on what's going where, like signs or logos or anything?
Oh, yes. I'll say, yeah, you see there's a, next to each door, after you guys walk around, next to each door is a logo for each guild. So the left-hand hallway is the Eyes of the Beholder Theater Troupe. The right-hand door is Gilded Razor, and the one at the end of the hall is Paragon Company.
Do we have a disguise kit on us yet?
Do any of you have a disguise kit?
I can make one.
No, that's what I was saying. I was like, can we go into the Eyes of the Beholder Theater Troupe and
I probably
make
do.
a disguise
Oh,
kit?
I have a disguise kit.
You could scrounge it. Yeah, that's smart.
Tom also has a
Make
disguise
one
kit.
for each of us, honestly.
Do you already have the item, dude, or do you have proficiency in it?
I had the item.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's still worth making another one if you can. That's clever. But so, is there a record book or a check-in log or anything in the entranceway?
Do you want to go through the desk?
Yeah, I do. Everyone can do what they would be smart, but I'm definitely gonna just look for books.
Drax is gonna head for the Gilded Razor door, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna stop Trax real quick and just be like, be careful in there, Traxarion. I'm almost positive that's where we'll find the ruby.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Remember to call for
thinking-
help. There's no shame in it.
Yeah,
Oh.
actually, Zara says I'd like to join you as well. Doesn't hurt to have two eyes.
Okay.
Of course.
All right, I'm just gonna send you guys a status update once a minute. Respond.
Oh, with a message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, isn't that how you should alert the shit plan?
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot.
You
I mean-
just message them.
And Sue's with us. If anything happens, I can just
I just wanted
send her
the
back to you guys.
Code
Perfect.
word.
Yeah,
Code
exactly.
word.
So you can reply to message. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Code word hanker shit.
Anchor shit.
Grabak will also go to the theater guild, by the way.
To the theater guild? Okay. So, alright, so Archibald, give me an investigation roll.
Haha, yeah. Also a natural 20.
What?
Huh?
So I'm burning them out fast before we get in any fights.
Yeah. Works for me. No, I'm just kidding.
All according to plan.
Right. Let's see. So, you do find a record book. It only lists members of the Paragon Company that were coming and going, but you keep seeing pretty frequent signatures and logs by 3 individuals. They only leave their first names, but it's Origash, Faldak, and Nazla. So, Trax and Zara, you guys head over to the Gilded Razor door. The door's just shut tight. When you go to turn the knob, the door is locked.
All right, I guess I'll just try to pick it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Thieves' Tools check with your dex and proficiency.
Okay, so let's... 17.
That is exactly the DC you needed. Anyway.
Yes!
Yay! So yeah, you pull out your Thieves' Tools, you're going at it for a minute, and then you just feel the tumblers click up, and the door knob turns, and the door just gently creaks open. On the other side of the door is just a pretty large open room. There are everything's sort of decorated deliberately to be black and gold. The room's mostly empty, but on the far side is a desk with just some large draping black curtains that are just sort of gently flowing behind it.
This looks cool. Guess we'll check out the desk.
Okay. So you start walking forward. So Trax, you start walking forward, and as you're walking through the room, you hear a small click under your foot. I need you to make a dex save.
Sorry, caught me at a bad moment.
17.
Okay. So you hear the click, and you just sort of dodge to your left, and you just see, just for a second, a sliver shoot past your head, and just you hear a gentle tink on the wall behind you.
Okay. I think. Okay, I speak up and just say, just let's double check if this is the thief skill. They probably had more booby traps.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
I'd like to investigate, see if there's any other traps, obvious or not.
So, Zara, you can do an investigation check with advantage, or you can both do an investigation check if you want. Because I'll say you're both looking.
Let's do the advantage. Yeah.
So I got a 17. Yeah, let's go to 17.
Okay.
Yep.
So the two of you start combing through the room, and without triggering any more, you discover that altogether, including the one you triggered, there were 10 of these floor panels set to shoot poison darts at whoever stepped on them.
I'd like to keep those poison darts. Seems like a waste.
Okay, yeah, I'd say they're small little needles, but if you're careful, you can pick them up and put them away.
Okay. You want some tracks since we found them together?
It's all good.
While they're doing this, Grabak, you said you wanted to check out the theater?
Yes.
Okay. So that one, you go over to that room, and you turn the doorknob, and the room is open.
I will... I don't think I'd enter cautiously, so I will just enter.
Okay. So you go inside, and this office is. You've been in the current office for the theater troupe. You notice a trend that it seems to be a very unorganized guild, and a lot of it is just bookshelves upon bookshelves of different like stories and stage plays and musicals and different musical pieces, everything and anything, in no particular order or rhyme or reason, just a huge room full of just tons of paperwork.
Does he happen to notice any books that look like they're out of place, even though they're all technically out of place?
So are you trying to just look like a quick glance around the room, or like you're going to actually try to go through everything?
I'm going to try and go through everything because I'm hoping that one of the books on the bookshelf is a switch.
Okay. So go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That's something theater people would do.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
15.
Okay. So you start kind of searching through the room. And, I imagine where Archibald's style of investigation is like carefully inspecting things, I imagine Grabok's investigation style is more just you're tossing the room and pushing everything off shelves and just knocking things over.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right? But you do, something catches your eye. You pretty much end up all the way to the back end of the office, and there's a particular shelf that has some papers stacked on top of a box. The paper looks a lot newer than the other documents. I mean, these are all like very like stained or rotted or just moldy and gross. But there's one particular document that's sitting on top of a box that looks like it's not nearly as old. And when you pick it up and look at it, it's actually another copy of the bad stage play that Archie had found that Balceron had written. And it's just sitting nicely on like a small black box.
I'm gonna pocket that, but also check what's in the box.
All right. You open the box, and inside,
Baltron's a theater nerd.
Inside is a large ruby.
Oh shit! Right, just in character. Oh shit!
Yeah, right. All of the rest of you, regardless of what you're doing right now, you just hear Grabok yell, "Oh shit!"
So
I'm gonna grab it and just run haphazardly out to everybody. Everybody, I found a thing.
Found a thing.
Zara's very glad that she put away the darts because she would not have had a pleasant outcome.
Right. Oh, I know, right? So I assume Archie, Akira, and Tom are still kind of out in the main hall.
Finding things
I think we were in the theater troupe getting some type of disguise kit together.
Yeah.
Okay, so while Grabok was like tearing through the room, you two are like up in the front of the room, and like he comes running past you with this huge ruby in his hand. I got it, So yeah, what's everyone doing?
Oh, I still need to hear the stuff while I was getting my pizza.
Right. Haphazardly found the ruby.
Yeah. So you had found a like a check-in record. It just had Paragon Company office names on it, but it was a pretty recurring signatures of 3 people. Oragash, Faldak, and Nazla.
Okay. And, we don't have to go crazy hard into it time-wise, but do any of those ring a bell?
I'd say give me a history check. And I'm real sorry if you guys just hear my dogs barking in the background the whole time.
You should not wear such bad shoes.
What?
Are they mad at your shoes?
Oh,
It's
my
a dog
my
barking.
dogs are barking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
22.
you can apologize to us by sending us pictures.
Yeah, right.
And pay up the pet tax, Mike.
The pet tag.
God, Aya, for a second I thought you were talking about feet pictures, and I was like, what is going on?
No.
Okay, so
No.
like for real though, guys, get your heads out of the gutter. No.
Oh, that one was a 22.
Okay. So the names don't really stick out to you, like, you know, they weren't like, if they were Paragon Company members, they weren't people who made like a huge name for themselves, but you know, it's definitely they must have been adventurers that worked for the guild in the past.
Well, I'll put that in the old noggin and
Yeah.
then go investigate what's going on with Gravok.
Yeah, so Grabak just comes running out back into the like, you know, front room there with the ruby in his hand.
Like Batman in the old Adam West movie where he has the bomb over his head, just holding it like that. I'm like, I got it.
I got it.
So it looks authentic, right?
Yeah, do you want to look it over?
I do.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have you don't have gem cutter tools, do you?
I think I don't. I can make them if I need to, though.
Oh wait, doesn't
Wait.
Zara?
I'm a jeweler, so I can check it when I meet up.
Yeah, I know how to use them, but I need to get a set.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't Grubach's like noble upbringing just let him instinctively know what a good jewel is?
He's got a person for that, though.
Right, they've got guys for that.
I was going to say, wouldn't it more likely be that all jewels are worthless?
Oh.
But okay, yeah. So I guess we'll just take it on faith that this is legit, and
Oh,
we should.
no, you know what? Actually, give me an Arcana check.
You can always just wave it in. No, wait, no, we can't.
Twenty. 25.
So inspecting the ruby, Archie, you do get an arcane like aura coming from it.
Okay. So I think Mr. Kensington, you've done it.
Indeed, I have, through masterful deduction and detective work.
Guardian Gold just kind of like leans over and looks into the tossed room and is like, yes, masterful.
Skillful, one would say.
Did we hear anything from the room when like the trap went off from Trax and Zara?
Yeah, I'd say you would have heard like, you know, you would have heard like a loud metal clang like noise, because even though they were like small needles, they hit like stone like almost like a bullet.
Okay, so I'll just call into the razor room and be like, is everyone all right?
I can send a message. Status update?
Who do you send it to?
I send it to Zara because I feel like she was more likely to respond.
No, that's fair.
You dug yourself into a hole as that guy, Trax.
I select all things are all good. Minor situation worked out well.
Okay. Akira lets the rest of the team know. Trax and Zara almost died, but I think they handled it.
I can dodge bullets!
I mean, to be fair, that's technically what happened.
Matrix dodge. No. All right. But if there's nothing else you guys want to do here, you've got all 3 rubies.
Actually, before we go,
company office.
Yeah, can we just like case this place also for valuables? So like we don't have to double back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
a scout kit.
So
If possible.
yeah, I'd like to also see if there's like anything useful.
okay.
Here.
So you did. Gravok thoroughly went through the Eyes of the Beholder office. It's just a lot of junk, except for the ruby. The Gilded Razor office has, you've deactivated all the traps. You found and deactivated all the traps. At the far end, like I said, there was a desk with some just large black curtains draped behind it.
Yep. I would like to investigate that desk.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
And in the meantime, I'd like to see if there's like anything like odd in the room. Like, has anyone been here recently?
Okay. Do you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah.
I got a 15 for that investigation.
Okay. So you go over to the desk and, you kind of go through it. You pull out all the drawers. You check it for like buttons or hidden compartments or anything. This desk is completely picked clean. Like, there's nothing in it at all.
Is it a nice desk?
I mean, it's been sitting in a room for 90 years. It's really dusty and probably a bit gross, but...
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I got a 21 for perception.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm sorry, what did you ask to do again? Wow, okay. Brain fart.
I just see if there's like anyone, like if anyone's been here nearby, if there's
Right,
anything
okay.
odd specifically.
So no, you kind of go through the room and like the amount of dust and everything, like you can see very clearly that until everyone else came in here, yours and Trax's footprints were the only footprints in this room for a very, very long time. Like there's just that thick layer of dust over everything.
Ew.
I think I'm gonna take the curtains.
Okay. So, Trax, you reach up to grab the curtains, and you just pull one down, and from underneath the curtains, several long black shadows stretch out behind you guys into the center of the room, and then the shadows seem to stand. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
Alright, so first up in the initiative order is Zara. Actually, Zara, do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do. 60 feet.
Okay, alright, because you're a Gloomstalker, so it just gives you dark vision. Haha.
It gives her super dark vision. Dark vision that makes other people shitty.
Right. Alright, so, yeah, you guys turn around, and as the curtains fall, these 3 shadows rise up out of the ground and just start, like, sort of looming towards you.
Ooh, I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Shadows.
With the goggles, with Archie's goggles, everyone has dark vision.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, Zara, you're up first.
Okay. How far away am I from these?
You know, 35 feet.
Okay. Okay, first, like, what type of are they like solid shadows? Like, are they? Can I tell anything from here?
Do you want to give me a perception check real quick?
Sure. 20.
Okay. So even though they're shadows, they do seem like they're pretty solid.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to charge since
Okay.
they
Okay, what's your movement speed?
okay, 40.
Okay, you go ahead. Oops. Popped everything.
So
Yeah.
while I'm charging, I like to attack with my rapier.
Okay.
And since I like to do two things. So
Okay.
charging allows me to get a bonus attack.
Yeah.
Okay, can I combine charging with like my 2-weapon fighting?
So I think it's its own thing. So like you would use that instead of a second attack for weapons.
Okay, so I'll use like the 2-weapon attack next
So
time.
like you could do your rapier attack, and then I think you get a bonus action. That's the like horse kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As long as it eats the bonus section, you wouldn't be able to do it with
Yeah.
2-weapon fighting.
But
Oh,
because
okay.
it's your first turn in combat, you also get an extra attack with your Gloom Stalker feat, or your Gloom Stalker abilities that adds
Yeah.
the force damage there.
Oh yeah, the Dread Ambusher.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's an 8
Okay.
piercing damage.
All right.
And then I'd like to use it. And then with Dread Ambusher, I get an extra attack, and then part of the extra attack, I attack again with my rapier.
Yeah.
$11.
That one misses. I will let you add your force damage to the first attack, though.
Okay, so 6.
Okay.
And then I would, go with an unarmed strike with my hooves.
Right. Yep. Go ahead and roll the hit.
14.
That hits.
Yes. And a 4.
Okay. So Zara rushes towards one of the shadows and just stabs at it, and then jumps up and kicks it. But with her stab, she gets some of like the energy from her, shadow ability, which seems to hurt it. The other effects of stabbing it and then kicking it seem to hurt it, but not like it's affecting it as much as it should.
Quick question. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
What order is everyone in for initiative?
So it's Zara, Grabak, Trax, Akira, one of the Shades, Archie, one of the Shades, and then you.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Is Tom allowed to yell something before his turn?
Yeah, I'll give you a free action. You could say something.
Okay, really quick. Tom just yells out. I don't know how to explain he would say this, right? Because it's Tom, but Tom yells, "Hey, why don't we try fire?" And then that's it.
Okay.
Burn.
I mean, they are shadows, right? So maybe light will counteract them.
Oh, damn.
Or you can just yell roast them like Tom Cakes.
Yeah, roast them.
Roast them.
Bake them up.
Alright, is that your turn, Zara?
Can I just jump back 10 feet? So Dread Ambusher, I can increase my walk speed by 10 feet just for that turn.
Yes. So you have 15 feet of movement left.
Yes, I'd like to jump back 10 feet out of the range of attack.
It will get
Could
an
I do that?
opportunity attack against you. So I'm going to go ahead and roll its opportunity attack. A 10. I assume that misses.
Yep.
Alright, so it goes to swipe at you, but it misses and you jump back. Alright. With that, Grabak is next.
Okay. Grabak is definitely going to listen to Tom about roasting like Tom Cakes. Grabak is going to light a torch.
Okay.
Grabak does own a torch.
I know.
Is it a golden torch?
Boy,
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
don't
burn
know.
down another building, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's definitely a fancy torch.
Right.
So we're in a pretty big room, you said, right?
Yeah, no, this is a very large, pretty empty room.
Is there any? What's the floor like? What's the condition of the floor?
Well, I do have my wooden mat out, but I did say the building was mostly wood or stone.
Any of them curtains around?
Yeah, no,
Not
I'd say that
touching the-
here there are like the curtains on the ground that you guys pulled down.
You could just use your badge if you really want to test the light without lighting the place on fire. Just a heads up.
Grabak's gonna run into the other room that had all the documents that he was knocking all over the place, and
So
just
we'll
light
say-
a big fire. No, I would say Grabak would definitely. That's a good idea. Grabak will turn on the light function of his badge.
Okay. Yeah, so you press the badge on your chest and cast the light cantrip. So, light comes forward. It is shining out towards the shadows. You see that they all seem to recoil a little bit. Not that it's hurting them, but more that it's just like it has an effect on them that they don't like.
Oh, nice. Grabak will yell to everybody to turn on your flashy things. Your flash badge. And then I will use the rest of my turn to run close to the one that Zara was fighting.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
I believe it's 30. 30, yep.
Okay. Get up here.
And that's walking.
Yeah. Use your action to turn on the thing. So you still have a bonus action.
I'm going to drop my hat.
All right. So Grabak starts to transform. And I realized, Kevin, we've never actually had you describe what your beast form looks like.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to say, since I'm half orc, it's like a weird wolf lizard.
Ooh, I like that.
So, like, scaly at, like, the tail and, like, where the claws are coming out are kind of, like, a bit of fur, but definitely, like, some scale action going on and around, like, the muzzle and everything.
Okay.
Like, I would definitely say, like, a wolf lizard.
All right. I dig it. Yeah, so Grabak starts to transform after he drops his top hat. But yeah, so with that would be your turn. Trax, you're up.
Zara gets flashbacks to so I go inspire more creatures.
Grabak turns into a spider gorilla.
Oh no!
I mean,
All right.
it's a classically, functional monster.
So I'm gonna make my echo 15 feet ahead and command it to move 30 feet so that it. Actually- I'm gonna step up. I guess I'm gonna step up 15, then make the echo, then move the echo, then command the echo to move within melee range of the shadow there.
All right.
And I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack. So you don't get advantage, but you will get sneak attack if you hit it.
Just okay.
Yeah.
So that's only a 15.
That does hit.
All right. So it's a regular arrow. That's just gonna be 8 piercing damage.
Is that with sneak attack?
Yeah, I rolled bad.
Okay. So you fire an arrow. Your echo comes out of you and like dashes over to it, and like as the shadow turns towards your echo, there's like a moment of like questioning recognition, like, is this a friend? And then it gets shot in the face with an arrow and just poofs out of existence. All right.
All right, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Next up is Akira.
How far away is the furthest of the dudes?
50 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna get. So this is what I want to do. I want to get behind. I want to get to. I want to get behind two of the guys and then like flash like my light, so they're hit in like two directions.
Okay, so Grabok's shining on this one, so you want to try to like get over here to shine onto
Yeah.
this one? Okay.
Yeah, and like kind of try to get as much of the
What's your movement speed?
40.
Oh, so you get here. and
Am
you
I
try-
like close enough to hit him?
not unless you have something to throw at it.
Okay, can I just run to like attack it instead?
So you can dash to get up to it, but you won't get an attack this turn.
Would that would only use my action, right?
Yeah.
But I would still have my bonus action?
Yep.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna spend a key point
hmm
to do flurry of blows.
So you have to attack as an action before you can flurry of blows.
Oh, boo. Okay. Oh wait, no. Actually, I'm gonna spend a key point to
Yes.
Can I do that? Is that even once around?
What's your...
Yeah. Okay. Let me do this instead. I am going to use a key point to dash as my
Step of the
bonus
wind.
action.
Okay.
Step of the
Yeah,
wind.
step of the
Yep.
wind.
Okay, yeah, step of the wind, and then you
And
have
then
your
I'm
action.
gonna do that to get behind them,
Okay.
and then use my action to turn on the light.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so you do that. You run straight past them all, and you just spin around and turn your badge light on, and now your Grabok's hitting the one in the front, you're hitting them kind of both in the back. So, like, light is shining on the two of them.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first, the one that is here is going to turn around and float towards you. It's going to attack you, Akira. It doesn't like the light you shined on it. It gets a 10 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Alright, it tries to do that. It looks like it's trying to, like, sneak away, but the light shining on it seems to make it almost appear more solid than it is, and it can't seem to slink away like it wants to.
Okay.
Alright, that's its turn. Next up is
Sucker.
next up is the other shade. It's going to float over to Grabok. And it's going to lash out at him. I get an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So it reaches its hand out. And you feel like your strength is being sucked from your body.
Oof.
You take 12 necrotic damage. And your strength score decreases by 1 point.
Oh, damn. So 19. So still really strong.
Right. So yeah, and that is its turn. Next up is Archie.
Okay. So... I'm gonna skate into like the middle of the situation as best as I can.
Is your movement speed 30?
It is 35 right now.
Okay. So you can get kind of like right alongside Gravok.
And then I'm going to shoot lightning. Wait, are there any of the shadows wounded?
These two don't. These two haven't been hit yet.
Okay. One of the ones that has been hit, I'm going to shoot lightning at it.
No, neither one of them has been hit yet.
Oh, then I'm going to shoot lightning at... Sorry, which two did you say? I can't tell which ones are shadows, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's this one right here in front of Gravok, and then there's this one way over here by Akira.
I will shoot at the one by Akira for emotional reasons.
What's the range on your lightning?
It's like 60, I think, but let me check.
If it's 60, you can reach it.
It's 90, actually.
Oh yeah, you're well within range then.
So I shoot a lightning at it.
All right.
The lightning I shoot...
For the record, we need to have Jesse describe how Golden Guardian does somatic components for spells. Because I just imagine they're just really corny and epic at the same time.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta be better about it. Speaking of which, for my lightning launcher, I roll a 17.
That hits.
So what Archibald does is he like skates up, and then his like chest emblem starts to grow or glow, and he grabs the two plates that are like that like form his like pec armor, and he like pulls them open, and the Golden Guardian symbol like fires like.
Wow. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So give me a second because lightning launcher is weird.
Oh yeah, what your first hit with it does
Yeah.
extra damage or something? Yeah.
So I do 8 with my first dice roll.
Okay.
And then once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an additional 1d6 lightning damage. Okay, yeah. So just a d6. That's cool. And that's 2. So 10 total lightning damage.
Nice. So yeah, you fire the like chest lightning laser and it just hits the thing and you see it kind of like get stunned in front of Akira. Like you can see the electricity rippling through its body.
Then I'll be like, step back, fiend.
All right, and Tom, you're up.
Okay. Which one's the closest shadow thing?
The one near right here in front of Gravok and Archie, but you're gonna have to kind of like move around to get to it.
If I yell to Grabok, does that count as an action?
I'd say like yelling at someone you could do as a free action.
Okay. Tom yells to Grabok, "Are you okay?" Basically, do you need heals?
Oh yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. I feel a little weak in the knees, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Just like last night. Sorry.
Oh, Grabok literally getting attacked by a shadow and goes, "Oh!"
You all take 10 psychic damage. No, I'm just kidding.
You're all dead.
You're all dead. Alright, yeah, so what are you doing?
Let's go ahead and move so that it's clear line of sight, because I'll hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, from here you can get it. Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. I got a 13.
That hits.
Okay, damage is 6.
Nice. Do you want to apply any of your effects to it?
Let's go ahead and push it away and slow it.
It's 10 feet, right?
Yeah, for both.
Nice. So yeah, it
Okay.
just gets hit and it kind of floats back like.
It does get hurt, right?
Yeah. So far, the only thing that seems like it didn't hurt it as much as everything else was Zara's and
Like physical
Trax's
attack?
physical hit.
Okay. I guess I'll summon my tentacles. Will it actually fit in that room we're in?
Yeah. No, this is the room. Like this is whole.
Oh,
big
it's gigantic.
Area. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and summon the tentacles, and I'll attack that same one.
Okay. Now we have more kawaii slime girls.
Hooray!
Hooray!
To hit was 19.
That hits.
Okay, and cold damage is 11. Can I argue that cold damage should damage this further?
So as your tentacle comes up and slashes across it, you actually notice that the cold damage doesn't seem to be hurting it as much as everything else.
Really? Wow. Okay. Okay. Yep. That's it for me.
And that's not to argue with what you're saying. I'm just looking at a stat block in a book. No.
Yeah. That's why I figured. I'm just like, well, they're shadow things, so they're in a gaseous state. So then,
Right.
cold should just make them solid, right? But
Well,
that's
that's
not.
an interesting way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how I see it. But I mean, it's D&D, so
Right.
you tell me if you're right. Yeah, you just tell me if that's not
Yeah,
right.
unfortunately, in D&D, it's got like real. It's emotionally intuitive, not like physically intuitive.
I think
Listen,
D&D's
listen,
like
according to D&D rules, cats can't see in the dark or jump very high.
Yeah,
Is that really true?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's really funny. Okay.
I
I mean,
you should also see the intelligence score on some zombies too. You'll be quite impressed.
Right.
Are you thinking there are zombies that are smarter than Tom and Akira?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, there are.
All right. So with that, we're back to the top of the round with Zara.
Okay, so Grabba, how much HP do you have left?
I have 30 HP left.
I love how concerned all the healers are. You guys are great.
I mean, if you want to go for it in character, like, there's no better person to have your back than someone who isn't half injured.
Right.
So I'd like to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. You want to cast Grabak on Grabak?
Yep.
Cast Grabak on Grabak.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Word.
Grab-
Somebody casted Grabak.
Grabak becomes Grabak squared, rage squared.
Dun 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 dun.
Steal the second Grabak, so healing.
All right.
Yes, I grab-
Volga shows up and they combine into like a fighting Voltron.
The
Yeah, so-
Volga, Grabak, Voltron is just Grabak on Volga's shoulders.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, you get a 4.
4
Nice.
HP. You rolled real bad on that Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Right. You have a bonus action if you got anything with that you can do.
So I'd like to get behind the other ones, behind the next closest shadow.
Okay. So you kind of want to like run over here. Yep.
Yeah, and I think I'll end my turn on that.
Okay. Grabak, you're up.
Okay, which one specifically took away Grabak's strength?
This one here.
Oh, Grabak's gonna beat the living shit out of that one.
Grabak's quest to get his mojo back.
How Grabak got his groove back.
Grabak pulls out his ball peen hammer and kneecaps the thing.
Oh god, I thought that was gonna be so much closer.
Going a different way with that.
Oh my god.
This is personal. I raged just for this.
That's a throwback to all us 80s and 90s kids.
Grabak's gonna go full misery on this thing.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so go ahead. Wait, do you actually have a hammer?
Hold. I'm gonna buy one if I don't.
Well, no, because I'm just thinking, if you have like a regular hammer in your inventory with your Tavern Brawler fee, you can just straight up use that as a weapon.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I don't have a hammer. Wait, did I ever? I don't think I ever bought my, or I think I bought my wood toolkit thing.
Yeah, we talked about it. You said you were gonna. I don't know if you did.
I didn't officially put it in there, but retroactively, I would assume that has a hammer in it.
Tell you what, you got it. You got it. Because you told me you were
There
gonna
you
buy
go.
it. So
Okay, yeah, the intention was there.
right.
The mental capacity of doing things was not. So let's just assume Grabak has a hammer.
All right.
I'm gonna do a Tavern Brawler strike with a hammer and just try and hope for the best and hit it in the equivalent of its knees.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that freaking hit.
Six bludgeoning damage.
All right. So unfortunately, it is reduced to 3.
So 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, so you smack it in the where its legs would be if it had legs, and it just sort of grabs where you hit and lets out like a.
Is it just like a traditional ghost where the bottom where it fades just kind of hangs crooked?
Yes. And is like all kind of see through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: would that be considered a strength weapon, or not? Because it's unarmed. It's like an unarmed or a Tavern Brawler strike.
So for you, Tavern Brawler calculates with your strength score.
Okay, because would that be part of my? Because when I rage, it's a +2 melee damage with strength weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would that be +1 then because of the effects?
Yes.
So 4 damage.
So please keep track of that because I literally forget that, and D&D Beyond doesn't automatically add it to you.
That's what I wanted to check. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I don't think it's.
So
Pretty
yeah, just
much.
keep that in mind. But yeah, so it's looking really messed up.
Oh, I can Tavern Brawl grapple him then.
Oh yes,
The shadow.
But he's hard now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Grandpa looks back at everybody. That's what I said last night. Ha ha!
oh god.
That's also what she said last night. Just saying.
All right, go
I take
ahead.
damage to the
Phrasing. Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Right, go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage because you're raging.
$19. Oh, thank God, because one of them was a nat 1. Holy shit!
It gets a 16 minus 2 for a 14. So you grab it,
Nice.
which makes no sense because it's like a living shadow. But you know, with that light
Doesn't-
with the light
He said the
shining,
light
on,
hidden.
Yeah,
was
with- with the light shining on it, it seems like it's having a harder time than normal.
Why am I so tangible?
Right? I don't like this, you guys. I'm tangible.
Not supposed to be. I don't like this very much at all.
Right?
You should get out of the sun then. But
Oh. Trax, you're up.
All right. Show me what's left, shadow-wise. We have the one in front of Grabak and the one by
Akira.
Akira.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's And where's my shadow at?
You're here. Your shadow's here.
All right, I'm gonna have my. I'm gonna have my shadow move up to where Growlbox grappling his shadow.
Okay.
And you may need to move me because I have to stay within 30 feet of my echo.
I'll say you move first.
Yep, that's fine. It's a moot point, really. Let's see here. And I'm gonna try to slice and dice the one that he's grappling.
Oh, with your echo?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
$15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
16 damage.
Sorry, how much?
16.
Damn. All right. So your your echo runs over to this shadow that's being grabbed by Grabak, and the shadow looks up at your echo, and for a moment looks hopeful that help has arrived, and then your echo just stabs it in the face, and it dies.
Aw,
Oh,
sad.
right.
Was it freaked out by the echo? I heard a little bit of that as I was coming back.
It thought help was coming to save it. All right. Anything else, Trax?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
All right, Akira, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at the dude.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
My bat.
Yeah.
10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use a key strike to do 2 flurry of blows.
Okay.
24 and 18 hit.
Those both hit. Go ahead and roll damage for both.
7 and 6, so 13 total.
Okay. So you go to swing at the shadow with your bat, right? And the shadow sort of like moves out of the way, like it shifts slightly, but then as you swing and miss, your light from your badge catches it, and it sort of lets out a little like shriek, and then you just lay into it with like 2 rapid fire punches, and it dissipates.
Sweet.
We're out of combat. Yay!
Yay. So yeah, we just fought some shadows.
Hell yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys, you guys made pretty short work of the shadows that appeared inside the Gilded Razor office.
Sweet.
I would hope so.
What would you like
So-
to do now?
Zara first goes, "What the fuck was that?"
The curtains.
The curtains. The Thieves Guild really liked their tapestries.
They do. Wait. I mean, no. Yes, I think that's what I've heard.
Do I know what that was?
Hmm?
Do I actually know, like, what those things were?
Would you like to roll me a religion check?
Sure.
Can Grabak like pick something up and lift it a whole
wait,
bunch?
Wait. Oh,
Back?
sorry.
You go ahead. Sorry.
No, Kevin, you were first. That's my bad.
Can Grabak like grab at something and like lift it a whole bunch to get his one bit of strength back?
So you go to lift up like the desk, and like normally a desk is heavy, but you normally with enough effort can do it. This time, however, it seems like it's giving you a little bit of kickback.
Grabak is emotionally crushed.
What
Come on.
is
He's like psyching himself. I'm like, come on, you can do it. You can do this. It's a desk.
right?
Peasants can lift these.
What's wrong with you?
Like slapping himself in the face to psych himself up.
Performance issues.
No. I swear this never happens.
10% of men.
Oh God.
Tom gives Grabak the Tom cake, one of the healing ones.
Nice.
Yeah. The treat.
He's just like, no.
All right. So, what was your religion check, Archie?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. 23.
Okay. So, what you kind of assume is that Those may have actually been the spirits of some of the old Thieves Guild members.
Well, that's fun.
They when they die, they turn into curtains.
Yeah. No.
Is that normal?
The curse of the curtain.
Listen, there's
Yeah.
a lot of different religions and beliefs. No.
Yeah.
You see nothing as I'm stuffing the curtains as much as possible to my backpack.
Yeah, right.
Wait, yeah. So are the curtains still there for Jax to take?
Yeah,
Or
no,
they-
the shadows came out from behind them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but those are like the souls or spirits of like the dead thieves, whatever, right? Or are
Supposedly,
they just like?
apparently.
Imagine being such poor thieves. Like when you die, you don't haunt what you did. You don't haunt wherever you hid your riches, but instead you haunt the headquarters of your
Your job.
attacked and run down
Right.
headquarters of your old job. Like you
It's
wouldn't
because
have-
thieves, they were bureaucrats.
That explains why they went down so easy.
Yeah, right.
yeah, bureaucrats are all the same, even criminal ones.
And that's why they zapped my strength.
Yep.
It's just the monotony of endless paperwork is just.
By the way, we should probably find a cleric
job.
to help you with that sap strength thing at some point.
You guys have taken care of the spirits inhabiting the Gilded Razor Guild Hall.
And we didn't get anything useful out of it.
I know.
We got
right?
curtains.
You got curtains.
We also got the ruby.
We got curtains. We got a ruby, and we have a really bad play.
Yep. I'll say nothing. You got the third key item for this whole journey. No.
Question: has anybody read the play?
Archie has.
What's
Yeah,
the sum up of the play? Is it like about some losers wanting to become a lich?
Eventually,
Luther can handle being told no.
Have we ever
Yeah.
Have we checked up on the ghost in the Balsaron house yet, or no?
no, it's definitely the woman he was in love with.
That's what I was. Okay.
And there's a ghost by the hanging tree that's the guy she was in love with.
All right. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Cool.
Which
I
I mean,
don't
I guess
care.
we could check on them before we fight Balsaron as a way to maybe make that fight, go a different kind of way. But
I don't care if it gets Grabak killed immediately. He's totally gonna call Balsaron a loser.
Can we check on them before we fight Balsaron? Like, do you have the
That-
time?
That is what I want to do as well, if we have time.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna actually get around to Balsaron tonight. So
We'll get close.
Well, what do you guys want to do next?
Ghost in the manor?
yeah, we still have, unless we don't feel like it, we still have to check out the Paragon Company office here. And then if we're gonna break the rubies, we gotta go to the sawmill. And then there's 2 ghosts in 2 separate locations.
Want to check out the Paragon Company headquarters and then break the rubies and then maybe split the party?
We should split up.
Just burn everything down. It'll be faster.
Go back
there's
to
a lot of
Baenum,
stuff.
burn
Would it
down
be
the town.
Would it be something that splitting up would be okay for?
I mean, we made Olde Baenum safer than it's ever been before.
It's not like the zombie cloud's gonna break out.
That's true.
Well, that
Oh,
reminds
boy.
me. I have to roll for the zombie cloud real quick.
Yep.
Also, isn't there the ghost in the tree or something? I am really interested in seeing what that is.
This would be fine as long as the zombie cloud doesn't break out.
So-
What was that? The zombie cloud broke out.
So I just want to tell you guys, with the just absurdly good job of putting together the trap from the Witch and Craft rules, and when Archie rolled, With Witchcraft, there's a thing where any one you roll gives the item a flaw, any 6 you roll gives it a boon, and then you can cancel out flaws with boons if you have them to spare, keeping whatever's left over. And when you guys finally had the crafting roll that Archie did, he got 1 boon, and I rolled to like have a random boon, and it was like extremely durable material. So based on all that, basically with how big the pit trap is, the zombie plot has to roll pretty much a nat 20 to even be able to try to climb up the pit to even get a chance to hit it.
Very nice.
Like that
Good
thing's
job, Archie.
like, I'll roll for it like once a day, but it's stuck down there, you know.
Poor zombie clot.
Right.
It just wants to be free and rampaging.
It just wants to kill all of you so bad.
Oh.
So so do we want to just split roles and get things done, or?
Yeah, why not? I don't see a reason not to.
Yeah, it's like we can like have like one person take care of the rubies, one group take care of the rubies, one group talk to each, one ghost, one group talk to the other ghost, and just like converge somewhere before we, decide to like blow Balsa Leech's head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we're worried about communication, what's Archie's familiar? What's the name?
Oh, Gizmo.
Gizmo. Gizmo could be our relay station, right? Because can we use Gizmo as a way to communicate to each other?
So what I'll do is I'll set Gizmo up with 3 different colored lights.
Yeah.
With the ball bearings that I have or whatever, and he'll just fly up and then like shine like different lights at you guys, and like we can use him as like a relay station for information.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Also, I've got a message, so if we're...
Well, you're good, but I just mean like I'll go bust the rubies.
Could I give him a message and he send it to you, or does that not like that?
I don't know about that one.
So,
I can use them.
I think
touch
it has to
spells.
be touch spells, and I don't believe message is a touch spell.
I mean, I think if one group has Archie and another group has Akira, then like I think since Gizmo is probably a robot, probably has his own like electromagnetic signature, Sue can probably like find Gizmo. So I can like tie a message through like Sue and like have Sue send it to like where Gizmo is, or where Guardian Gold is, if Guardian Gold is the one. Guardian Gold is with us, right? So
Yeah.
should probably find Guardian Gold.
I mean, I glow, so
Yeah, we got it.
He blew. You can see him from like half a mile away.
no. I specifically like made my armor so that I don't like. I'm the one thing should be attacking first if they have any kind of like weird visual, like oh hey, well, everybody's hiding except for that guy.
He's so shiny.
Although I am in my stealth armor, so it's about to get real invisible anyways. But so I can probably go break the crystals because I can probably go bust the crystals, and you guys should split up into two-person teams to go deal with ghosts because they're ghosts.
I mean, there's 6 of us, right? Oh no, yeah, there's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. 6 of us.
That should be 6.
There's 6. We
6
should
of
just
you.
do 3 teams of 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 teams of 2.
For the ghosts, we need to make sure that somebody can deal some kind of non-physical damage on each team, just in case it becomes a conflict against ghosts, because traditional wisdom that I'm sure Archibald would get if I rolled for it would be that that's a thing.
Do we have like, any extra holy water?
I don't think we've got any for,
Okay.
like, unless anybody else still has some.
Uh,
No, it's all cool if I was just...
I guess I have 3.5 pounds of holy water apparently. My backpack. I visited the Death Cleric a couple times while you guys were off doing your thing.
Could I have like a cup or two of cold water?
Oh, can if we're teaming up, can Grabach team up with Tom?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll
And they-
distribute water however you guys want to do it.
And this could be them in
Yeah.
main chat.
Yep.
Where are we going, Grabach? Fight stuff.
Fight stuff.
Be really cool.
Where are we going? Grab.
We're sweeping the area.
Magic weapon on your bat, which is better than the one.
Mag is cold.
Yeah, it's less for a while, and I don't have to concentrate on it.
That would actually be fantastic.
It's what I've always done when we start
Fuck.
really fights. I
Fuck
like
you.
do rocket bat and stuff.
Let's do that, and that'll at least give. that'll
I've
put a
been
magical
trying to
weapon.
say, like, I made specifically a bunch of holy armament stuff to fight Balceron under the hopes that he has semi-zombie builds. But, like, ghosts are, like, here, hang on. I shouldn't be talking about this without...
Real quick.
Hey, oh, Brian, go ahead.
For the other group that Tom is not in, I'm gonna give you the 2 snacks I have that give you extra 2 HP, temporary HP, so you guys can just eat it whenever, as like some extra healing items, because I can heal the group I'm in, but not the other group.
I think we each have a healer if we're splitting up the way I think we're splitting up.
Okay.
How are we splitting up?
Well, if he's with Grabach and you're either with me or Trax, no, you're either with me or Zara, then everybody gets a healer. Oh, Mike, religion or arcana for knowing about ghosts?
Well, what specifically are you trying to
Well,
discern?
general ghost vibes, but also out of character. I would like to warn my team of the fact that I well know, which is that ghosts are the most traditional, not vulnerable to physical attacks, require some sort of magical damage to do anything to them if you have to do damage to them. Creature in Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't want to just say that shit like Archibald just used it.
Right. Okay, yeah. Give me a Go ahead and give me Arcana for that.
All right. I rolled another natural 20.
So yeah, you know that stuff.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna ask because it was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Does that count as enough to give everybody like the rundown on how like ghosts usually work and like what to expect when you talk to them and like the fact that they're tethered to this place by like a curse or unfinished business and stuff, you know?
Right.
Like,
So yeah, you would know that yes, they are hard to physically hit. And even if you didn't know that, those shadows kind of give you an inkling. And yes, especially in this case, you know, because of the curse, it seems likely that the 2 of these people's spirits are being shackled here by this curse. So whether they're going to be like any kind of reasonable, or for all we know, they could be in just excruciating, never-ending pain for 90 years. So they might just lash out at anything that tries to approach them. You don't know. But you
so oh, go ahead.
yeah.
Knowing what we know, wouldn't it be better to have Archie with one of the groups that deal with the ghosts?
Well, I think I'm the only one that's going to be able to operate the giant mechanical like crystal saw.
But you have spells,
Into 2 groups of 3
magic.
because there's 6. Not
Oh
5.
no, I mean, but like we're not
We are.
specifically. We're 3 groups of 2.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought.
Yeah, there's 3 objectives. There's the
Oh, just
objective
kidding.
to
Oh,
destroy the
okay.
rubies and the 2 ghosts.
So the thing is that to break the crystals, which is priority like number 1, we need to operate the giant like industrial saw in the warehouse, and like I think I'm the only one that's like really qualified to do that. So as much as I do have non-magical damage or magical damage available, I think I have to go to the warehouse and break the rubies.
I just want to clarify too, because Archie was the one who read like the device that powered the thing. It's powered by casting spells into it, like it absorbs spells and then it turns on.
Okay. Well, then forget what I said. That's kind of a key point that needed to be mentioned.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I have a feeling that it's possible that the curse at large might be affected by the crystals breaking. I don't know how. It could get much worse. It could get much better. It could wane some. But if we can talk to these spirits and ascertain anything or gain anything from them, it might not be possible once the crystals are broken. Or it might not be possible before the crystals are broken. So we need to communicate once we're all in position and the two teams on ghost duty have attempted non-violent contact. And if they turn out to be like crazy bones ghosts, just get the fuck out. We're not trying to slay them. We're trying to like free these spirits trapped by Balceron. One, because it's the right thing to do, but two, because it'll probably really piss him off.
So we can't bust them.
We can tell him like you're such a loser. You can't even keep your lover as a spirit.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh.
That's brutal, actually.
I like it.
Right.
Like all that necromancy, and you can't even keep a ghost lady around. That's how much of a loser you are. But
All right, so
okay, so break.
You're so weak, even your lover's ghost escaped your clutches.
wait. I have a really bad one. Balceron, more like Balceroth. Okay, I'm done.
Note
All
to
right,
self:
so-
add a 7-foot-long katana to Balceron's inventory. Balceroth.
all right. So what are the groups?
It's so bad that the nothingness of the afterlife is worth more than staying to endure it.
Grabak already called Tom.
Sorry, it's Rocky and Tommy from now on. Thank you.
Okay. So here's the thing. We're going to have people talking to ghosts as a primary concept. So Tom can do that for multiple reasons, and that's cool. They're probably our most charismatic team because of Tom. I feel like we probably need that more to communicate with the male ghost, but we might get better results from communicating with the lady ghost.
I mean, Tom is pretty noodly. I don't think we'll have to worry about genders here. No, I'm just kidding.
The man is just her lover, who Balceron hated by proxy. She is the one who he interacted with. So if both of them need to be like hit with a charisma check to even talk to, and we fail at one, I feel like the one to fail at is the dude. But I also feel like he'll be the harder check. So I'm kind of like, do we want to try to go for both with best odds, or do we kind of want to really hammer in on talking to who I think is probably the more important target?
I mean, what we can do is like if we talk to the ex, maybe she can like tell us something that only the lover would know. So if things go bad, we like try to snap him out of it.
Yeah.
This is a song. Do you want to be my lover? What was that from? Who's that? Is that Destiny Child? I forgot.
That's the Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. Why is it Destiny Child? Thank you.
Let's just split and go.
So yeah, so Grabak and Tom, probably best for Akira to go with Zara then, because Trax, what is your charisma score?
It's 0, but I have a +2 in persuasion and deception.
That's not too bad. What is yours for?
I have a +2 charisma overall, and then my intimidation is advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd better go with someone who has a strong charisma because my charisma is -2 and I have -2 for intimidation.
Wait, let me be specific. I have a +4 to intimidation, and then it's also what you gonna call it? I add advantage to it because I'm scary looking, and then deception, persuasion, and +2.
Okay, so not too much of a. Yeah, I don't know. You guys decide on who wants to do what, because I feel like it's pretty much evensies. Like,
Also, I am equipped with 6 holy arrows and 3.5 pounds of holy water. If things were to ever go south.
I don't assume my team should expect combat, and if they get into it, I will of course be using explosives and lightning, so we should be just fine.
Do you have spells to cast into the thing?
I have enough spell slots to get it going. I should be able to make it work.
Oh, cantrips work.
Oh, yeah, I'll mend it.
Mending.
So yeah, I'll be solid there, and I can, like I said, I think I can. I should be okay.
I
But I'll
think
take the
Sarge
body
should
guard.
go check the scary ghost because I've been interested in.
Can either of you do any kind of damage to a ghost if you need to?
If you give me magical weapon, yes.
It won't last forever. It lasts for like 10 minutes.
Okay. We can get in and out in 10 minutes. Would that be possible?
Why don't we just like literally power over as a group of 4 for the both groups for both ghosts? We just go to both of them, but like
Okay.
as 4, just power through it, right? Because we have charisma and we can also attack them as needed, and we just gang up on them really quick. In and out, 10 minutes, quick adventure, right? And then go to the next adventure.
I'm fine with that. That makes perfect sense.
How does this work with travel time? Oh, nothing. No.
Okay, so who wants to come and back me up then if everybody else is going together?
I will come back you up in this case.
Cool beans. So let us go to the warehouse and break some unbreakable magical items.
Hell yeah.
And then for reference, man, I cannot wait till this is all over and I can get some people to help me take this giant saw to Fort Algas.
Yeah, that sounds extremely helpful in all honesty.
Oh, I'm gonna do
What
so
have
much.
I done?
So it's definitely going to be a tool until I get treads on Fort Algas, and it's going in a way that it can be in my lab, but then also be at the front of the fort to just carve through shit.
Right.
Nice.
All right.
Make it a weapon in the
So
weapon?
future sentient like traveling fort.
A weapon, yes, but also I can carve through mountains with it.
There's that.
all right, we've reached the end of another episode. I'd like to thank my players for being such a fun group to play with. At Cactus Toad on Instagram, who made our character art. At Alpha A for helping with the intro video. Will Savino and his tracks for Music D20. And Burrowbound, link in the description below. And thank you if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time in the Paragon Company.